Is this the right place for the party? Can we post? Is there a hashtag?
Jesus. Man, I wanted to make this video for the longest, guys. As a quick side note, I've stopped playing not only GTA Online, but online games in general since like 2016 because I realized they're just a waste of time. So with this taken care of, let me tell you something. Why GTA Online is a success and why this is bad for the consumer, for your life in general. So let's start with the first part, why GTA Online is a success. Now let's go back in the day, 2011, 2012. I know YouTube wasn't that big, but let's go back then when GTA 5 was announced.
I don't know, that thing, that magic. You see it in the movies. I wanted to retire from what I was doing, you know? From that line of work.
Flawless execution, everything was great. Everything was fucking amazing. And at first when they announced GTA Online, we were like, man, this is gonna get us hooked up.
Grand Theft Auto Online. Rockstar Games is looking to bring the heart of the Grand Theft Auto experience to a living online world with multiple players. Just what you choose to do in that world is up to you.
Me, I was 12, 13 back in the day. Like when GTA 5 along with GTA Online released, I was 14 years old. So when GTA 5 launched, there was this delay between GTA 5 and GTA Online. So I had to play the story for the first 2 weeks, I believe so. And only on like the 3rd of October 2013 you would play GTA Online. And man, it was with the servers, big letdown, man. It was the most sold game. One of the best sold games in the fucking world. So you get to know why this was such a success. But what I'm trying to say is that back then, GTA Online was like any online game, you know, you didn't have to grind that much. You only enjoyed the activities like deathmatches, races, and you had to buy cars to buy like 3 apartments. That was the maximum amount you could get, and 3 garages. So that was pretty normal, that was pretty easy because it didn't really encourage you to spend money, it encouraged you to have fun in the game. Then they started releasing DLCs, and I first remember like that beach DLC. And the cars were so cheap, you know, they were like a gift. They weren't, you must buy shark cards to get this, you must grind hard or give us money to get them. No, they were like 25k a van, customizable, everything. So this is like the past when I enjoyed GTA Online. It was fun, man, it was fun times. But since I took a break from online gaming in general, maybe even called quit, like I haven't played, I told you, on online games 2016, maybe even 2015. Like you can see my GTA Online, GTA 5 is even deleted from my Steam account. And the funny thing is that I put some hours in the game. It's my most played game on Steam, so you know that I played GTA 5 the story and GTA Online for some time, so I know what it is. But man, after the heist, I remember the heist DLC be like the perfect DLC you could ask in GTA Online. After that I stopped playing it. I achieved everything, like even hackers helped us out, you know, on the PS3 back in the day. Like you didn't need to give them money, you didn't need to give Rockstar Games money. But everything changed with GTA Online when they introduced multiple ways to spend your money. And this is why GTA Online is a success. This is why GTA Online is a success. They want you to acquire this stuff that you know will get you lasting for a while, like apartments, like expensive cars. And do you know why this is a success? GTA Online is pretty much the equivalent of real life, but as a fantasy where you're a criminal. And let's get to the part number 2. Why it is bad that GTA Online is so successful. I'm giving my cousin as an example, my younger cousins. He's 19 years old, he's been like playing GTA 5 since it was on the Xbox 360. He was the opposite of me. I stopped playing it in like 2015. He kept grinding. He kept it up, he didn't stop. He chats with random people, which is cool. That's online game in general. But you know what fucking annoyed me? Last time I met him, he tried to flex so hard of all the things he has in GTA Online. Man, I have this, I have this. This is what hit me. GTA Online is a replica of real life, with the motto of get rich or die trying, let's say so. With the motto of money over everything, with the motto I'm the best in the world is yours. But not really good in my opinion. It affects your judgment, as in every of this. In GTA Online, you either give money to the developers to unlock some stuff, which is fucking greedy, man, from Rockstar Games. Either that, or you grind continuously fucking years or months to get access to something that is virtual. You waste time of your precious life grinding to get something that isn't real, that it's on an online server in a video game. This is what I don't like about online games. The addictment, the fact that you become addicted. And GTA Online is a prime example. I kinda hate that Rockstar really pushes GTA Online to the limit, making kids, because man, my cousin is, even though he's 19 years old now, he's still a kid to me, and all these new kids come and get their mom's credit card, and that's the problem. They believe they live in the real world in GTA Online. They believe that the fact that they own fucking 6 houses in GTA Online is like they made it in real life. Like, you know that meme with I'm a model on Instagram, I'm a billionaire in GTA Online? Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's this level of fakeness. Like, man, I achieved something. But that's the problem. You achieve something online. It even goes deeper than that. Psychologically, and addiction is just bad. And it's bad for your mental health as well. You'll soon live in this fucking cycle of I'm going to school, I'm going to play GTA Online to grind on the game to unlock something, and that's what you do for a day, right? You wasted your day playing that game to get something virtual, or even worse, paid real money for something virtual that really, at the end of the day, it doesn't value anything. Thank God to the modders back in the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 days who just lended us money for nothing. They were like the gods. I love them for that. I didn't have to grind to get some cars. I didn't have to grind to get some apartments. But even if I had this advantage, I still stopped playing the game. Once you get to own everything, which at some point I did in terms of clothes and the best cars, like 2014, it hit me, guys, like, this game is a waste of my time. And it's crazy to see how many people are getting engaged and playing GTA Online daily, and Rockstar keeps milking this fucking game instead of working on an actual title. And what they do after milking GTA Online more and more and more, they released the trilogy. They fucked it up because this is the problem from Rockstar. It just pushes too much to GTA Online for them knowing that it's an addictive game and that people are gonna be like robots executing the program of playing the game daily and giving them free money in the process. It's crazy how the society have become to be addicted to a game just because it portrays your fantasies for real life, and get stuck in this fucking circle of working in an online game to get something that they wish so hard for, because it's a picture of real life. Like, all of us would love to live in a fucking penthouse, would love to do heists, and this is the activity part. Like, we would love to own all these cars in real life, we would love to get all these apartments, get everything, the fucking gold plane, the weapons. But guys, at the end of the day, tell me something. Was that happiness always there? Like, after you grinded so much for that, it was just that grind for a moment that, man, I did it. In case you've grinded for it, wasting years of your life for an object thing that is virtual. It was a satisfaction that you had for a moment, and this is where the problem that my cousin has it's in. You start to flex your GTA Online stuff in real life, and this just shows how much addicted to the game you are. Like, that's my cat. That was my cat. He's not a ghost here. And man, we're fucking doomed. The addiction to video games is fucking annoying, especially online games. Like, it's fun and all, but man, I know people, as I told you, my cousin, I know people who played this game day one and still haven't stopped. And they wasted times of their fucking years of their fucking life playing an online game that is just a interpretation of real life, which gets all your guilty pleasures in one go. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed GTA Online at some point with the friends, but really they were close friends. They weren't people I met online and only played GTA Online with. This shit is close to even drug addiction when you consider it. Like that pop of adrenaline once you bought your fucking precious little online thing like as a house, and to be like, man, see, that's another problem. Once you get a house, you just can't leave the garage empty. You'll have to grind for another fucking 25 cars. See? Like for me, if I want to see like the latest DLC with Franklin, I could have played the game if I had the requirements, but I've just watched walkthrough because it's related to the story. I've been for 6 years ever since I stopped online games. I just learned the appreciation that the devs put through single player games, to story games, storyline games. Games like The Last of Us, like Uncharted, like Spider-Man. These games are amazing, and like Spider-Man, it takes you 10 hours to beat. It was a funner experience, a nostalgic experience for me. Finished it with the trophy, with 100% platinum trophy. That's how gaming should be. Seriously, I paid for a story product, I finished it because I was hooked to it, but it didn't take me 3 years to do so. We have a life. We have stuff to do in real life. We just can't be hooked up until the end playing an online game for the flex that we own something in a virtual world. Like, that's why I didn't get the fucking pump that people get when they play roleplay games. Don't get me wrong, I love GTA. I own every single GTA game, even on the PSP. I love the series, but GTA Online is ruining people, and GTA Online is ruining GTA because ever since GTA Online, we haven't had another GTA game in like what, almost 10 years. Yes, it's been revealed that GTA 6 is coming, but honestly guys, you do know it was gonna come a lot sooner if Rockstar didn't get greedy and started making the fuck out of GTA Online, making it even release on the PlayStation 5, because we all know GTA 5 was released on the PS5 not for the story, it was released for the GTA Online. And with this, I'm really sad for Rockstars. Like, I get them, don't get Iron Ore Supply. I believe GTA Online fucking Rockstar Games doesn't play GTA Online. They just think of ways of making the people hooked on and addicted to it. But that's what addiction is. GTA Online is addiction. So that's about all the time we have with the freaking schizophrenic, worst takes, mother lover. Oh, by the way, if the channel name seems similar or familiar to you, it's because I did meet hunting in GTA games. If you remember Bus 2010 Gangsta, that was me. I was part of the GTA community ever since I was a kid. I love the Meat community, and that's why maybe Aaron Prod seems familiar to you, even though you don't know where you get this from. I was there when I was a child. I was still a child too. And I love this series, and it's sad to see how Rockstar is profiting from addictment, from being addicted. So, as I said, that's about all the time we have, guys. Thank you for watching to the end. Thank you for taking 15 minutes out of your life by watching this video. Consider subscribing in case you enjoyed this video. Consider leaving a like. Maybe even follow me on the social medias. You can find them in the description, but frick it, here they are. And it's summer, so I'm trying to push up as much content as I can. So I love you guys, even though you're new. I appreciate your time watching this video, and I hope my opinion is really not that controversial as my other opinions. So as always, peace out.